Don't talk about your problems to people. 80% don't care, and the other 20% are glad you have them. Don't look for good people. Start being a good person. You have to do what's right for you. No one else is watching you. The more you thank, the more you will receive what you are thankful for. Don't let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life. Every time you compare your life to others, you destroy your own happiness. You can sit back and let people judge you, and they will still find reasons to think you're not good enough. When thinking about life, remember this: no amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future. Every person in your life is a teacher. Some lead you to great love and help, while others teach you what to avoid. You can see a person's true character when you are no longer relevant to their life. Don't fit in just because you think it's something you have to do. You don't have as much time as you think. Tell the people you love that you love them, and do it often. If you never ask yourself whether you made the right decision, you're not being bold enough. Not everyone is who they say they are. Never just believe what someone says, watch what they do. You can never love someone enough to make them love you back. Be careful with your words. Once spoken, they can only be apologized for, not forgotten. Don't let someone mislead you into thinking there's something wrong with you. Don't doubt yourself just because they don't respond to you. Acknowledge your value, even if they don't. If you are willing to sacrifice what you want most for what you want now, the future will be full of disappointment. Be at peace with yourself and seek peace in your life. Peace of mind is far better than being in a situation with someone who makes your life difficult. Sometimes you just have to say no and let go. Often, what is right and what is hard are the same. What you do today can lead to a better tomorrow. In life, your circumstances may keep changing until you learn the lesson they are meant to teach. You will not be destroyed by your disappointments. You will be shaped by how you rise above them. It doesn't matter if you're right all the time. The people you meet will impact your life more than you realize. Sometimes there is no perfect decision to make. In those moments, make a choice first and then work to make it the right one. The worst mistake in life is to let the fear of making a mistake hold you back. Learn to be happy on your own. If you need others to validate your happiness, you'll only diminish your sense of self. You don't have to conform to what others expect of you. Not every thought needs to be shared. There are things in life we don't want to happen but must accept, things we don't want to know but must learn, and people we can't live with but must let go. It doesn't matter who tries to teach you the important lessons about life. You won't truly understand them until you've experienced them yourself. You can start living anytime you choose. You can become the person you want to be today. The people who truly need you are the ones who value you the most. Never destroy what matters most: your family, your heart, or your kindness. Always focus on where you're going, not where you've been. Sometimes it's not the people who change, but the masks that fall off. Show compassion to those who lack it, not because they deserve it, but because you do. When you can't find a solution to a problem, it's often not a problem to be solved, but a truth to be accepted. Nothing moves forward until it teaches us what we need to learn. Don't make decisions based on emotions. Sometimes it's best to cut people out, no matter how important they seem. Not everyone is worth the effort. To truly understand someone, don't just listen to their words, observe their actions. Taking action can be difficult. How a person treats you reflects their character, not your worth. The mistake is in believing you have to keep proving yourself. Love alone isn't enough to build a great relationship. Honesty and open communication, even when it's tough, are essential. Everything in life holds a lesson. You just have to be open to learning it. A person's perception is shaped by how they choose to see things, often influenced by their own biases. If you step away, they'll have no choice but to reevaluate their view of you. Every pain makes you stronger. Every hardship makes you wiser. Every struggle makes you more resilient, and every experience deepens your spirit. When you're given a challenge, it's an opportunity to see both the good and bad in a situation. Life teaches others how to treat you by how you treat yourself. Things rarely change for the better unless you make changes for them. Hard times are made easier through gratitude and decisive choices. Let go of what holds you back and let life strengthen you. No matter how much it hurts, keep your head high and keep moving forward. Sometimes not getting what you want is a hidden blessing. Love yourself more than you depend on others. And just because you're loyal to others' secrets doesn't mean they'll be loyal to yours. Often, changing your life requires more than just a change of scenery. It requires a change in mindset. It's okay to make mistakes and experience losses. That's not failure. That's life. Peace begins when you choose not to let others or situations control your emotions. Anger harms the one who holds it. There can be no progress or success without resolution. A person's success in life often mirrors their determination to overcome challenges. We grow when we face our fears and move forward despite them. Those who truly want something will find a way. Those who don't will find an excuse. Some people won't like you, no matter what you do to please them. Sometimes making a choice, no matter how scary or uncomfortable, is necessary to open new possibilities. You'll never know what could happen unless you take that step. If you want love, give love. If you want truth, offer truth. If you want respect, give respect. What you put out into the world will always come back to you. Don't speak out of jest, anger, or spite. Test your words carefully before you let them go. You only have one body. Take care of it. Don't let life simply happen to you. Life can be dangerous, but there is only one great danger you must avoid at all costs: the danger of doing nothing. You are the only person who will always be with yourself 100% of the time. So start liking who you are and embracing your own being. Fear destroys you. It ruins situations, changes perspectives, fills your mind with useless worries, and often makes everything worse than it already is. Don't waste your energy on what people say behind your back. They are projecting their faults onto you instead of fixing their own. Sometimes painful experiences teach us lessons we didn't know we needed. Be happy alone. Don't depend on someone else to complete your life. Act like you belong wherever you find yourself. Accept change as a natural part of life, but don't blindly assume change always means improvement. Life doesn't get easier. You get stronger and better equipped to handle it. What defines a person isn't the mistakes they make, but how they respond to those mistakes. People will disappoint you, so don't place all your trust in anyone. Difficult paths may not always lead to success, but easy ones almost always lead to mediocrity. You will never find true happiness if you constantly seek validation from others. Whatever you begin to confront will eventually stop confronting you. Strive for progress, not perfection. Don't pretend to be someone or something you're not. Be mindful of your actions. You're teaching others how to treat you. You may never be 100% certain about a decision, but making a choice is always better than doing nothing. Protect your time and opportunities. Remember that happiness isn't a destination. It's the way you choose to live your life. Don't cling to a version of yourself that no longer exists. That person is gone, making space for the new you to emerge. Embrace and breathe life into that person. There will always be people who fail to see your worth. Don't let one of them be you. You can't achieve anything if you believe you're always right. No one owes you anything. You must work for what you want in life. There are things we don't want to happen, but must accept. Things we don't want to learn, but must understand. And people we feel we can't live without, yet must let go. What you desire in life requires focus and determination. Your life can change in an instant. Stay ready and open to what comes your way. So immediately get rid of what you have. Be grateful for it and do the best you can with it. Your worst enemies are people who treat you like friends. A man's actions are the best explanation of his thoughts. Do not decide what you can or cannot do by the reasons of your greatest points in life. Only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die for doing nothing. The harder your life is, the faster you will achieve your goals. Excuses will not solve your problems. Make amends for your actions. Accept that you will make mistakes and learn from them right away. Engage people who solve your problems, not just your team. Don't decide when you're ready, and don't lie when you're happy. You will never understand how much damage you have done to someone until the same is done to you. Be careful who you put in your life. They will come and pay you back. Pay you back. then walk away and blame it all. Being strong is when you have the power to destroy someone who has wronged you, but you just breathe, walk away, and let life take care of them. You are the only one you can control. Be wise enough to know you can lose everything, but be wise enough to know you can get it all back. Remember that every time you try, you are moving forward. Spend more time on getting better. You don't have time to destroy others. Good people stop thinking when they understand that the best choice requires more feeling than spirit. It all begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you. Work on controlling your mind. The choice is always and easily made. Finding a way is what takes energy. Be spiritual enough to realize that life doesn't wait for you to be okay. Don't let someone make you feel bad just because you love them. Every time you lie, you are creating problems that you will have to deal with in the future. Do the right thing now. You believe in yourself, no need to inform others. Cheat on someone and never want them back. If life wasn't hard, you'd never come back. Sometimes you just have to realize that some people can only be in your mind, not in your life. The only way to feel good about yourself is to do things worth feeling good about. Long-term happiness is the easiest way. Don't be afraid to handle yourself in your situation. If they go away, it means you are better off without them. Life becomes easy when you learn to recognize the apologies you never got. The first step to getting somewhere is deciding you wouldn't be where you are. Long power creates condition. Long power creates mind. If you do not keep your condition will keep your condition from your purpose. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee simple results. Don't lose your status by confronting the people you want to keep. Focus on your status to create the life you want to change your status from your current life. When your aim is friendliness, not you, winning is not everything. But you always win if you are happy you have done your best. You have done your best. You did the best. How to turn more and more and court not those who because those who you OVA. If you never meet a person you do not also want to meet. The big difficulties that you can learn more easily instead of by a difficult experience of you, the better. Loving action also means finding a great hold on the task you do in your suffering. Challenge yourself. That is the path to be followed. Don't use the red flag because you want to see the good in people. It will make you suffer later. Peace does not mean being in a place where there is no clarity, trouble, or difficulty. It means being in the midst of it and still having silence in the heart. Don't use people who use their pain to make you suffer. Don't let people know too much about you. Many don't care, and some are free to want you to fail.